Today we're checking out the new Lava Studio guitar amp, and this thing is way more than just an amp. We're going to go through pretty much everything this thing has to offer, check out the built-in amp modeler and all the cool effects it can do. Lava Music did send me this to check out for you guys, but I'm really glad they did because I was going to buy it anyways, because this amp seems really sick and I was super excited to check it out. First things first, we've got over 30 different amp modules, so you can craft the perfect tone for exactly what you want to play. You can fully customize your sound exactly how you want. You can pick from any of these amp options here. There's over 30 different amps built into this thing, and you can build your entire pedal chain exactly how you want it to sound. Just add a new effect there, and we've got dozens of different modular pedal effects. All kinds of really cool stuff in here. This is the setup that I've been messing around with so far for some sick metal tones. I chose this amp here, and then we've got a little bit of a distortion, extra overdrive, noise gate to keep this thing under control. Then we've got our cabinet, and we're throwing in a little bit of reverb there. So right now my tone sounds like this. Sounds pretty sick to me, but of course you guys can set it up exactly how you want. I just wanted to see if we could push a pretty crazy death metal tone on here, see how that would sound. So when we're back on this home menu, we can get to a lot of the cool features of the Lava Studio. Pretty standard, but really convenient to have on here, of course. We've got just a nice little tuner and a metronome, which you guys should be practicing with. And if we go to the Lava Plus button down here, we can access a lot of the cool features. We've got a ton of improv tracks on here, so you can pick what genre and what key you want to play in. For example, we can check out a blues in B minor, see how that sounds. So you got a good solid track to practice improvising with. They got all kinds of genres too. We can check out some of the metal ones. See, you've got a vintage heavy metal in E minor. These are excellent for practicing your improvising. And one of my favorite things to do on here is if you go to the loops, we get a bunch of different drum loops that you can practice with, and it's super excellent. If you want to come up with new riffs, just pop on a drum beat, see what you can come up with. Let's give it a shot with one of these metal drum tracks. Swamp Behemoth sounds sick. Let's give that a shot. While you're in the loop section, you can also pull up your amp if you need to make any changes. I'm just going to turn the amp down a little bit so we can actually hear the drum track. So a great way to start jamming and throw down some riffs, and a good way to practice playing along with a drummer if you're getting ready to play with a band or anything like that. You can also record it directly from here and upload it to the Lava Cloud. You can send tracks back and forth to your computer or your bandmates, and you can even upload your own images on here, so when we go to the home screen, you can customize it to your liking. This music mode is really cool too because you can Bluetooth connect to your phone, use any third-party music apps, and have them play directly out of the speaker. So if you're just chilling in your living room or whatever and you want to listen to some music, you can do that. This thing is pretty powerful. It can get pretty loud, definitely enough to jam with other people. It's a 40-watt amp, and it has one carbon fiber woofer as well as 2 tweeter speakers. So the frequency range coverage is pretty great. Also, the screen here is 13-inch screen, moves around so you can like close it up if you need to travel or whatever, or you want a better angle. And it's got 4 gigs of built-in RAM, as well as a 6-core 1.8 gigahertz processor. So this thing is pretty powerful. Any of the guitar amp modeler effects and builds that you set up on here, it's not going to have any trouble with. And we're not done yet. This thing has so many cool features. Check this out. We've got a mini DAW, digital audio workstation built into this thing. So not only can you use this to create your own tracks, but if you upload songs to it, you can use their AI stem isolation to split it up. So if you can't hear the bass in a track or something, upload it on here. You can isolate the bass, hear what's going on there, or isolate the guitar tracks, cut them out of the mix if you want to just jam along with the drums of some of your favorite songs. But it does have a fully functional DAW built in here. You can import and export tracks, edit them later on your computer, or send them to your friends, whatever you want to do. Let's record a little guitar riff real quick, see how it works. So if you're out somewhere practicing and you want to record some tracks, you can do that and then bring it home later. And then you can export the stems directly to the Lava Cloud, send them to your computer, edit them there if you want to later. The possibilities with this function are pretty limitless. It's just so nice having everything you need built into one little amp. That's still not even everything this amp can do. We can access the full lesson suite on here, where there's a ton of different guitar lessons on here for practicing any kind of skill you want to work on. And they're constantly updating and adding new lessons. Tons of different lessons in every genre you can even imagine. And they even have a section in here with interactive tabs, so you can play along with them. There's even a full app center on here, so you can pull up stuff like YouTube, and you can jam along with your favorite YouTube videos. They also sent me this nice stand, which is great for recording this video, but it's also really convenient to not have to reach all the way down to the floor if you want to edit your amp. Nice to have it high up, and it's fully adjustable. Overall, I've been having a ton of fun with this thing. I think the Lava Studio is a really awesome piece of equipment. I'm super happy with this thing so far. If you guys are interested in checking one out for yourself, you can check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.